everyone, it's Nadia from YARNutopia. Today we're making number 349 Granny Square of our 365 days of Granny Squares. Today's Granny Square is one of the easiest Granny Squares I have ever made in my whole life. It is so simple, and it's designed by Marjan. It's actually called Granny Square McCloud. You can check out the written pattern. It's actually written in UK terms, but you can follow along with this video tutorial and I explain it in US terms, so you can kind of see the differences in US and UK terms when you follow along with her pattern. This is such an easy square. We're using double crochets, double crochet clusters here, single crochets, and more double crochets. It is so simple. So it was a lot of fun and it worked up really fast. It's only 5 rounds, which I am using 5 different colors. These are Red Heart Super Saver yarns, and you can use, any type of yarn you want, any colors you want. You can change up the colors as much as you want. I'm using these 5 colors. This is a worsted weight yarn and it's just a scrap amount. You're not going to need a whole lot of this yarn. And in this crochet tutorial, I'm also going to demonstrate using an H size hook, which is 5 millimeters. So make sure you have that handy, as well as a yarn needle and a scissor, because we'll be cutting our yarn and sewing in our ends, and those tools will come in handy when we change color as much as we do. And before we begin making today's Granny Square, I do want to mention there are links in the description of this video. So there is a link to the written pattern that Marjan has designed for us, Granny Square McCloud, so make sure you follow along with that. Also, there's a link to my Facebook and Instagram, so I would absolutely love it if you joined me and joined the discussion. Share your photos of today's Granny Square. Once you make this square, take a quick snap of it on your phone and then share it in the comments section on today's post on Facebook. And then on Instagram, make sure to share your photo on your Instagram account, make sure it is public, and then hashtag YARNutopia and hashtag 365 days of Granny Squares so I can see your square on Instagram. You can also follow me on Snapchat and just snap a quick 10-second photo and send it over to me. I'm YARNutopia on Snapchat, so make sure you follow me there. And before we begin, I have to say a big, huge thank you to my dad, Fuad, Azmat, for taking the time to make this video with us. He's our videographer, editor, and photographer for all of our videos, so make sure you subscribe to our channel and support YARNutopia. Hit that blue support button in my channel page, or in the corner of this video. If you hover over the video, there's an eye in the top right corner over here. You can click that and support YARNutopia so we can keep bringing you these crochet tutorials even into the new year. This year's almost over, so oh my goodness, it's going by so quickly. Let's just get started and make number 349 Granny Square. Let's start out with a slip knot, so put your short end over that long end, then fold this down, and then pull that through and pull tight. Insert your hook, and we can start. Let's start out by chaining 4, so yarn over and pull through 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then come all the way to the first chain right here and put a slip stitch in there to form a ring. So go in, yarn over, pull through, and through. Okay, so there's your ring. Now, starting with round 1, we are going to chain up 3, so yarn over and pull through 1, 2, and 3, and that counts as our first double crochet of this round. And now we are going to put 15 double crochets into this ring. So yarn over, go into the ring, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through 2 loops, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Okay, that's a double crochet. So that was number 1. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. That's 2. This is 3 and 4. Here's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can see I'm working in a circular form here, moving these over if I need any room. Here's 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Wow, that's a lot. All right, and then you can cinch that center closed. And to finish this round, we are going to slip stitch to our chain up 3 here. If you need to, count back 16 and it should lead you to this chain up 3. So 1, 2, 3, right at the top here, just insert your hook, yarn over and pull through and through for a slip stitch. And that's round number 1. Going on to round number 2, we need to chain up 3. Otherwise, if you're changing color, chain 1 and cut your yarn. Pull that through and pull it tight. We are going to start in any stitch around if you're changing color. I'm going to go right into the stitch here, and we are going to hook on our new yarn. Pull that through, and then we're going to chain up 3. 1, 2, and 3, and that counts as part of our first stitch. We are going to put a double crochet into this stitch here. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. So together, that chain up 3 and that double crochet counts as one stitch, and it's a double crochet 2 together stitch. So in the next stitch, we're first going to chain 1, so yarn over, pull through, and then in the very next stitch, we are going to put a double crochet cluster. So yarn over, go in, it's just a 2 double crochet cluster. So go in, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, but hold those 2 loops on your hook. We're going to yarn over again and go back into that same stitch, then yarn over and pull through, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. So now we have 3 loops on our hook, yarn over and pull through all 3 of those loops, just like that, and then chain 1. Okay, and we're going to do that in each stitch around. So yarn over, go into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, go into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through 2. And then yarn over and pull through all 3 loops on your hook, and then chain 1. Just like that. So just put these 2 double crochet cluster stitches in each stitch and chain 1 in between them, and then I will meet you up for round 3. Alright, going on to the next round, we have to chain 1 and then slip stitch to this beginning double crochet. So not the chain up 3, but go into the double crochet right here, go in, yarn over, pull through, and through, just like that. And now, if you are going on to the next round without changing color, just chain up 1 and go on to round 3. But I'm actually going to chain 1 and cut this yarn, pull it through and pull it tight. We are going to work in the cluster stitches, so you can go right where you fastened off if you're changing color. And then grab a new yarn. Hook that on your hook, pull that through, and chain up 1, and then single crochet into that same stitch. So go in, yarn over, pull through 2. Then we are going to chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, and we are going to single crochet into the very next stitch right here. So skip over this chain 1 space, and then single crochet into this next space here, just like that. Then we're just going to chain 2, 1, 2, skip this space, and single crochet in this next space. Then chain 2, 1, 2, skip this space, single crochet in the next space, and then chain 2, and single crochet into the next stitch right here. Okay, so you skip this space. So we have 4 single crochets in a row, so now we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then skip this space and single crochet into this cluster here. Then chain 2. Okay, so the chain 3 spaces are our corners, as you can see here. This is a corner, and then each of these single crochets have a chain 2 between them, and then this is a corner, so now we have this single crochet, so chain 2, single crochet in the next stitch, then chain 2. Okay, so we're making the square shape. Now my yarn has tangled, of course. So if you need to, you can follow along with the written pattern. But there we go. Okay, I'll catch up here. So single crochet in the next stitch, chain 2, single crochet in the next stitch, and I have 4 single crochets in a row, so I'm going to chain 3 for the corner, and then single crochet in the next stitch, chain 2, single crochet in the next stitch, chain 2, then grab more yarn. Oh my goodness, this morning. All right, there we go. Chain 2. This stitch gets a single crochet, and now we have 4 single crochets in a row, so we're going to chain 3, and then we're going to single crochet in the next stitch, chain 2, single crochet in the next stitch, chain 2, and single crochet in the last stitch. And then we're going to chain 2 and slip stitch to our first single crochet right here. Go in, yarn over, pull through, and through. Awesome. So that was round 3. So now this next round, round 4, is going to be started in a chain 3 space. So if you can see your square like this, you can see our chain 3 spaces are our corners. Okay, so we're going to work in the corners for round 4. So if you want to, you can slip stitch into there and then chain up 3 and go on to round 4. But I'm going to chain 1, cut this, pull it through, and pull tight, and start in the corner here. And I'm going to grab a new yarn, hook that on the hook, pull that through, and then chain up 3. 1, 2, 3, and that's going to count as our first double crochet of this round. And in the corner we are going to put 2 double crochets. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and again yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and then we're going to chain 2, 1, 2, and then we're going to put 3 more double crochets in there. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so now it looks like there's 3 double crochets, chain 2, and 3 double crochets. Then we're going to put 3, let me see here. Oh, just kidding. We're putting 2 double crochets in each chain 2 space. So put 2 double crochets in the next 3 spaces. So 2 in there, then 2 in here, then 2 double crochets in this next one, and then the corner in the chain 3 spaces, we're putting 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, then chain 2, 1, 2, and then put 3 more double crochets in there. 1, 2, and 3. So now we can just repeat what we did on this side and this corner for each side and each corner around. So put 2 double crochets in the chain 2 spaces, and then put 3 double crochet, chain 2, and 3 double crochet in the corner chain 3 spaces. So you can see there, 2, 2, 2, and then the corner is going to get the 3 double crochet, chain 2, and 3 double crochet. If you need to, you can follow along with the written pattern or see those photos in there, and then I will just continue repeating this till I finish this round, and we'll go on to the next round together. Alright, when you come back around, we're going to slip stitch to this chain up 3 right here. Go in, yarn over, pull through. Ooh, go in, yarn over, pull through, and through. And then I'm going to change color here, so I'm going to chain 1 and cut this yarn, pull it through, and pull tight. If you wanted to start there, you could. This next round is just a simple double crochet round, and you can start anywhere, really. I'm going to start in the corner here, and in the corner to start out, I'm actually going to chain 3 for my double crochet, but then I'm going to chain an extra 2 for the chain 2 corner space, so I'm going to chain 5 in total. And then in the same corner, I'm going to double crochet, okay, and then I'm going to double crochet into each stitch around. So in each stitch, you could substitute this. Actually, in the written pattern, it says you can single crochet into this round if you wanted to make your square the small size, but I'm choosing to double crochet to make my square a little bit larger. And if you want to, you can go on to making another round after this round, making your square a little bit larger just by doing the same thing. Double crochet into each stitch or single crochet into each stitch, and in the corners we're putting a double crochet, then chain 2, and a double crochet. Okay, and then we're just repeating that all the way around. So double crochet into each stitch all the way around. But like the written pattern says, you can single crochet into each stitch. So I'm just going to do this all the way around, and when I come back to the beginning, I will fasten off with you and we'll weave in our ends. Alright, once you double crocheted around, we are going to slip stitch to this beginning chain of 3 here. 1, 2, 3. Go into there, and then yarn over, pull through and through, and now we can fasten off. So chain 1, cut that, pull it through, and pull tight. Now if you want to, you can go on to making this bigger, just repeating that last round. Just double crochet into each stitch around, and then in the corners putting a double crochet, chain 2, and another double crochet. But I am going to end here as the pattern says to fasten off, and I'm just weaving in my end now. So this number is 349. So we're done for the day. Big thank you to Marjan for designing this square, and you know, check out that pattern so you can expand your crochet knowledge in checking out the UK terms and the US terms of what I was explaining today, so you can see the difference and whatnot. But there it is. How lovely. Thanks for watching, everyone. Make sure to share your photos on Facebook and on Instagram. Be sure to hashtag 365 days of granny squares. I will see you tomorrow. Happy hooking!